Live from the KHOU11 studios, it's Great Day Houston. And now, here's your host, Deborah Duncan.
Welcome to Great Day. Today we have great ways to spruce up your home, your wardrobe, and your waistline. The best part is you can do it yourself and it costs less. Let's start with your wardrobe. There's a particular dress for sale in various stores right now that can have a pretty hefty price tag unless you know how to do it yourself. Our first guest figured it out and she's here to teach us the simple steps to make these elegant styles. Please welcome DIY diva Tamika Fletcher. Hi. All right, besides being like a DIY diva, you also own your own hair salon, Natural Resources Salon, and that's where you get a lot of these ideas.
I do. Natural Resources Salon is where some of these ideas start. You know, people, or women, we love to talk in the salon, and so we talk about all sorts of things, especially how to save money.
Yeah, all right. So take a look at this bracelet right here. We can get a close-up of this bracelet. You got this idea as well. This is what?
Just a zipper. Now, the zipper costs about $3.49, but this bracelet actually sells online for about $80.
Ooh, okay. Well, we'll have to teach people how to make that in a future show. But I saw you a couple of weeks ago, and I said, I love your dress. And if you stand up, let people see this dress right here. Like, look at this cute little dress right here, right? And all the detailing right here. Now, if you look closely, you can figure out what this is. But before we tell you what these dresses are made of and how to make them yourself, let's get some examples of some more finished products and the variations that you can wear them in. So our first model. Look how pretty that is. Wow.
Now, this one was simple. It's just, believe it or not, a sheet of paper in the collar to stand it up. We have two t-shirts.
Oh, so in the back there, that back of the neck there, is a sheet of paper to make it stand up like that?
It's a sheet of paper, just something really quick. We have no excuses to say we have nothing to wear.
Yeah, don't tell them what it's made of yet. Then.
Okay,
don't tell them what the dress is made of yet.
But this is a great look for just about any occasion and every day.
Yeah, very, very pretty. Of course, with a body like that, she can probably wear a paper bag, and it could be all cute and everything. All right, really pretty. All right, up next. Oh, how cute that is. Wow. Peekaboo.
This one was one of my very favorites because it does have a little bit of opening in the front. I embellished it with a gold zipper to match the accessories. It's soft. I love the idea of wearing something cool, especially in the heat. But this is great for just about any occasion, too. I love the way it fits her.
Yeah. All right. In the audience, are y'all getting an idea of what this is made of yet? All right. Shh. In case someone at home hasn't figured it out yet. Very pretty. Thank you. Gorgeous color.
Now, we did this before for you for the infinity scarf, and so that's basically what this is on the top. This cotton, it's 100% cotton, so when cotton is cut, it rolls itself. So this scarf is attached to the dress. It is simply this is a 10-minute dress. You could make this dress
in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes, and I think this dress costs about $8.
Wow. Okay, and I've seen these dresses in stores for a couple of $100s.
Exactly.
All right. Very pretty. Thank you. Oh, and another version, a little shorter, a little ruching.
A little ruching goes a long way.
Yes.
Especially when you want something to look a little bit more expensive and a little bit more elegant. We did a little ruching on the side and just on the shoulder. The side that her arm is not in is tied to the side, and so it just really makes a very cute summer peach. I love it.
Yeah, that's very pretty. Cute, cute, cute. Thank you, ma'am. And last but not least, wow. This looks really expensive.
Doesn't she look like Grace Jones?
Yeah.
I mean, very sexy. You can do so much with it. You can change the shape of the collar. You can actually wear it to one side. And she's going to show you now the back of the dress.
Peekaboo
again. Left another little peekaboo.
Yeah,
but the cool thing about this is that
Come down a little bit on that camera shot so we can see the back. Oh, love it, love it, love it. That's Grace Jones right there. All right, turn back around and let's get like her back. You see that little peekaboo slit right there. There you go. That's what you were talking about earlier. How cute is that right there? That looks really elegant. It looks very expensive.
And none of these dresses took more than 15 minutes or 20 minutes to make. I know that's hard to believe, but it is the truth. So we have no excuse not to have something to wear.
So it took just a few minutes to make, and it was very inexpensive. All right, so if you have not guessed, thank you. If you have not guessed at home what these these dresses are made out of, what they essentially are what, Tamika?
Two t-shirts sewn together at the neckline.
Oh, okay, so show folks right here. Like literally, so literally, if you see right here, this is the sleeve right there, right? Okay.
Now the sleeves are going to become your pockets. So you tuck those right in. So for this, the t-shirts, get a t-shirt that fits you, but you also want to cut off the neckline.
Because that's the part that doesn't really give very much. It has that stitching in there, okay?
That's the part that's stitched, but you see how quickly I'm able to cut off the neckline of this t-shirt. And now the t-shirt goes on upside down.
Yeah, because you had already cut off the neckline on this particular t-shirt right here on the body form. So put the necks both together, like you mentioned, upside down.
And this is what I'm wearing. The dress that I'm wearing now, this is how it was made.
Okay, so here's the two necks now that would come together. You can hand sew. I went home when I saw you with yours in the salon. I couldn't wait, and I had to go home and make one. So I went home and made one right away. I got two t-shirts. They were $3 a piece, so I had a $6 dress.
And so you're going to start pinning just here. I would pin it together to make it easier to sew, but you're just going to follow the neckline all the way around, pinning it together, and then you could use, like you said, needle and thread, or you could use a sewing machine, but in either case, you can reshape it to make any look. The infinity scarf, you could give a split like Haley's, is just in the very front.
Yeah.
It doesn't ravel when you cut it. So that's really it. I mean,
and what gives you that cowl neck feel, right, or appearance right there, is the fact that it's the bottom of the dress, or bottom of the t-shirt, that has all that extra material right there. And there you go. You can see right there how you start to get the basic style. Then you just start manipulating it any way you want to.
If you want to add a fun embellishment, if you want to pull it all the way to the back and wear it that way, and just put something there. Very nice look, very elegant.
I can bring it to the front, gathering it, and just doing all kinds of stuff right there as well.
Look at you.
So yeah, so there you go. You can play with this thing and wear it a different way all the time. You just saw how some of these ladies even go back over here, like starting with the red dress there. She has that collar, like you said, you put paper in there to make that collar stand up. So that's what gives it that kind of look right there. And then of course, moving on to the white dress, as you mentioned, in the shoulders. We say shoulders, really it's the bottom of that t-shirt, right?
It's the bottom of the t-shirt, right, with a gold zipper. And so it really sits on her shoulders nicely. And we did a little bit of ruching on hers. And Shamika's dress right in the middle, the green, is tied together, kind of like mine is at the top with a little bit of ruching. But I took the hem, this part of the t-shirt, the bottom.
The part that you had cut off?
And I tied that around my t-shirt at the top here to kind of pull it together.
So here's the idea that when you do that, you automatically get it to do that little, there you go. I love it. And then you do the ruching at the one shoulder side that you showed over there. And of course, if you do no cutting on the bottom of that t-shirt at all, it becomes the hood that we see on our last model over there, Grace Jones.
You know, it reminds me of when I would shop with my grandmother. She would look around in the store. She would look at the tags, but more than anything, she would look at the seam to see how it was made. And she would turn to me and say, this ain't nothing but two t-shirts sewn together. So, you know, that's kind of where I get that from. It's just kind of not always looking at the price, but seeing how something is made first.
Yeah, so you can make it for yourself, which is what
Exactly.
today's show is all about. Tamika, thank you very much. The best stuff comes out of my hair salon. A full list of directions on this DIY t-shirt dress, head over to greatdayhouston.com. And speaking of t-shirts, that brings us to today's Facebook question of the day. If a t-shirt slogan described you, what would it say? Mae West is known for the saying, between the two evils, I always pick the one I never tried before. Or in Texas, we certainly know the saying, go big or go home. Log on and let us know your saying, and we'll share some at the end of the show. Wallpaper seems like a thing of the past, but this isn't your grandma's wallpaper. How you can now put your own artistic flair right on the walls of your home next.